kama si hii Red Hope pale nimefika na pale nilipo, mimi mambo yangu ningekuwa nimezikwa kitambo.
Kama si Red Hope, mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa sasa siko uhai, because nilikuwa give up na life. I was almost to commit suicide. Shida yangu ni skin cancer. Ilianza tu kama rashes 2007. Ilikuwa mguu moja tu hapa kwa thigh. 2007 katibiwa Nazareth. Leo story kaisha. Though niliadmitiwa 2 months. Lakini after that sasa 2016 ndio sasa zilianza, sasa zilikuja both legs.
Mandugu zangu ndio nirudi sasa inirudie. Imekuwa sasa hata hawataki kuniona, hata kuna wengine hawaniongeleshangi hata siku ya leo. Ni kwa sababu ya kusikia wanaitiswa pesa. Wanasema wanalea, wako na watoto. Kwa hivyo huwa tunashukuru wakati tunakuja hapa, tunaondoa mawazo ya madugu zetu manyumbani na madada zetu. Sisi wenyewe tunapata kuona mama yetu Veronica. Hata tukiwa manyumbani tunawaza Veronica.
Lady Hope, as the name suggests, it's giving hope to ladies. Hope by a lady to ladies. Back at home where I was brought up, it was a small village in the county of Nyeri. I used to hear women die of preventable diseases like bleeding, and it used to nag me a lot. So when I finished school, I joined meteorological college for some time. Those years that I was in meteorological, I had a number of patients from my husband's side and from my side. I used to house them in my house. I used to take care of them. When I left meteorological, my husband said, I think you can do well taking care of patients. Along the way, I realized that women were shying away from screening, and there was something I could do. I started visiting Kenyatta Hospital. I would see patients, I would encourage them to talk, and especially when they went back to their grassroots. I would tell them, if you encounter problems, call me, we go to your mashinani, and then we talk to people there. We were 5 women, and we would go out there, get others who are refusing to come out to the hospitals, and I would encourage them to come to the hospitals. And they would come, get treated, and go back home. I lost some of them along the way, but we kept pressing on. And nowadays, we have a membership of 78. Many more have passed on. I've touched about 1,100 women. I've touched their lives, those of their families, and yes, we are progressing well.
Wakati tulikuja leo tulikuwa tumefinyika sana roho zetu. Kwa sababu wewe ni mgonjwa, uko na watoto, unakula kwa sababu ukigojeka tupo haikugojeka inakulanga. Sasa hakuna nguvu ya kwenda kutafuta chakula. Huwezi kujitafutia hata mavazi. Sasa wewe unaona tu ni kuenda tu pigu. Sasa tukaona tukikutana hivi hapa Red Hope, Mungu alitutendea maajabu. Unaongea na ule mwingine anapata moyo kwa sababu alikuwa anaona ni yeye peke yake Mungu amemdharau.
When they come, they have the social support. They talk to each other, they share their experiences. But apart from that, we have carpets that we make. We do them by crochet. We have sweaters that we knit. They do them by hand. Others are done by machine. And then we have beadwork and weaving of baskets. All those activities are done here. They train each other. With time, some of them have refined. Others are getting better and better.
Okay, madano, okay, maigera, meha, kakuma, irazero, yadioa. Okinya idoera, leario. Etwale Jehova, gaire, rogo, soro, sinekera, kotene.
My work is to instill that hope, that you're still valuable, there is life, until that day you leave this world. As you know, they think about being rejected by the group. When I say a group, is where they come from, their families, their surroundings, but it's a perception thing that they're thinking about it. And so my work is also to make them sure that nobody has rejected them. They are them thinking about that. But above all, it's important to know that there's life and there's hope at the end of the day.
Nilikuwa down tu sana, ni ile hasa naenda kumwambia ile mambo nimeandago, lakini hajana shindwa kujiexpress. Hasa after that nilikuja nikapik, nikakuwa hasa mimi mwenyewe, hata sasa mimi ni mwalimu wa counseling. Lakini hiyo ilikuja after hasa rejection home. Ile sasa unapata family members wanagather, lakini kapigi support hata kidogo.
Also about the activities, we had trained some of the patients on chicken farming, and once we gave them the chicken to take to their homes, some of them are still benefiting from the eggs and from the chicken.
Mimi mwenyewe nimesaidika na kuku. Nimepata mradi wa kuku. Niko na kuku nimebeba hapa mara 3, na zile kuku haswa zinatega mayai. Mayai tunaambiwa saa ingine ni mazuri kukula na ziko.
For the items we've been making, we display them at the church compound, and there are also a number of schools which give us a chance to display maybe once a year. And once we sell them, the money gets back to the project. It pays for the doctor's consultations, the lab tests that are not covered by NHIF, and also for their food. So the money is brought back to the project for their upkeep.
Tukienda kwa kuona daktari, kumbuka zile pesa tunatoa kwa mfuko. Kwa hivyo saa ingine umelemewa, uko na fare, ukifika pale unaambia mama yetu, mimi mama yetu nimefika hospitali na ninatakikana pesa fulani. Anakwambia nisomee pay bill, unamsomea, analipa. Tayari unaenda kuona daktari.
Nimekuwa nikienda chemo, nimekuwa nikienda go treatment. Na still sasa mimi ukaviona Ready Hope, nalipaga cash. So now here one of the benefits still.
Those patients are approved from the grassroots. When they come for treatment, they have that charge of accommodation, because most of them don't have relatives in Nairobi. Others, even if they have relatives, especially cervical cancer is really, it puts off relatives, maybe because she's bleeding. During the treatment, she's vomiting, and maybe the relative has small kids, so they feel unwanted with the relatives. Those are the kind of people I put in, those who are rejected by their families and those who have nowhere else to go.
Matumaini sasa naweza sema ni ile tu sasa, unaona last year niliona this year ikakuwa ni Januari, nimelemewa, nilikuwa bedridden, nikatoka nikaanza kutumia crutches, nikakuja nikaanza kutembea. Kwa hivyo sasa still hata kesho nitaiona.
To the young, we are saying they are the key to their awareness, and that they can pass the information they get from here to save lives out there.
We try to create awareness. There are screenings, like last year, but one. We had a screening so that at least students can be screened for various cancers, breast cancer, cervical cancer, just the various cancers. And we also try to mobilize people to attend the walk that is here annually, so that at least they create awareness as they also support the patients.
For the St. Catherine of Siena community, I want to thank the management, the priests. They've given us the space, which we don't take for granted. They are our main supporters. When we don't have food in the accommodation facility, they are those ladies who come through for us. Then they buy our items. We are happy when they make an order, because once a patient gets an order, they have hope for tomorrow. They know someone is finding their work quality enough, and they are waiting for it. So they divert all the mind goes to whatever item they are making, and we find that they are not thinking about the cancer pain. They have something to keep their minds busy.
Niko sasa singekuwa, because already mimi nilikuwa give up na life kabisa.
We are preaching that there is hope for everyone. Those who are not sick, we are telling them there is hope that you remain negative to cancer. Those who are sick, we are giving hope that you can pass word and save a person's life.